Hello my loyal companions, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I want to talk about something I mentioned in my Get Ranked Ready video where I talked about understanding and recognizing your tilt within the game. Tilt and frustration is a massive factor in ranked games, and I want to talk to you a little bit about how to alleviate that and recognize it within yourself. If you do go on to enjoy the video or learn something helpful, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel, but for now, let's get into it. Now we can all recognise Rogue Company has some moments of frustration, whether it be always getting the same map that you don't like, whether it be bad matchmaking, putting you with too low or too high levels, or whether it be just the frustration that you're not performing as well as you want to that day. Well, unfortunately, Ranked is only going to amplify this so much more. Hopefully it'll deal with some of the matchmaking issues, but you can never really account for it, and particularly when you're going to solo demolition, not being able to coordinate, not being able to sort of get a consensus with your team, them wanting to do one thing, you want to do another, both of you thinking you're right. That's going to lead to some butting heads, and when you lose, some mad frustration and mad tilt. But the moment you tilt, especially in Ranked, you start losing. It's just a proven fact in almost every game that I've ever played. When you start getting tilted, when you start getting inside your own head, you're going to start losing more games, and that is not what you want to do. So I want to address just here some ways to recognize tilt within yourself, and then also how to get over that tilt in the best ways possible. So how do you know when you're tilted? Well, the biggest thing is that you'll understand that you're frustrated. You'll understand that you're probably getting a bit more toxic than you want to, whether it just be something you're saying out loud, which I wouldn't recommend if you're actually the other people can hear you, or whether you're just thinking those things in your head. For example, if you're thinking, wow, my teammates suck. Wow, I really, I'm not enjoying this game right now. They're good things to understand. You're kind of tilted. The more gameplay way you can notice if you're tilting is you'll probably start dying more often than you're used to, and maybe your shots aren't hitting as well as they used to either. This is because your brain isn't really focused on the game. You're sort of half preoccupied with how annoyed you are about the previous match. And it's very hard for people to go from one match to the other without dwelling on the mistakes they've made. It's a very common human trait, and it's something that if you want to get good at gaming and you want to sort of reset for the next match, you have to learn how to do. But generally, if you're not playing as well and your thought process isn't as clear or isn't as positive as it normally is, that's a good sign that you're tilted, and it's probably the time where you need to implement some tips that I'm about to give you of how to get over that tilt as best as possible before you really tank your rank. So I'm going to start with the most obvious way that you can untilt yourself, and it's sort of said to death, but I will just mention it because it is really good. Just to stop playing. Honestly, when you get to the point, particularly when you're playing Ranked, and you're really starting to lose your rank and lose your placings because you're in this tilted mindset, there's no point continuing to grind it and continuing to, perform badly. Just take a break. Go take a breather. Go play the next day. Go wait a few days if that's really what you need to do. But just wait till you're in a more positive mindset and you've got that itch to play the game again. Do not just power through your tilt, because most of the time it's not going to work. As I said, it's a mental thing that does impact your gameplay, not just your mindset. But there are some things you can do just beyond leaving the game. A really big one, and one that I actually did yesterday when I felt like I was playing some solo demolition. My teammates weren't really communicating. They were doing the whole other thing, and we were kind of losing games because of it. What I did is I just jumped into strikeout. I recognized that I wasn't playing as well because my mindset wasn't as positive, it wasn't as sort of engaging as it used to be. So I went into strikeout. The reason why I do that is because strikeout as a frag out mode is way more dependent on you as a player to try and carry your team. Yes, there is the objective, and yes, if your team just die over and over again, that's not great. But I ran into strikeout. And I just played some games there, and it just honestly, it makes you feel good about yourself. When you go run around getting kills, just reminding yourself that you are a good player and that you can shoot people, and you just have to implement those same skills into your ranked or into your solo queue matches, is what it was for me because rank isn't out yet. That's really good. Jump into strikeout, jump in just the public matches, extraction, whatever game mode you find more enjoyable. For me, that is strikeout. Go play some. Go take a breather. Go just enjoy the game and its core mechanics where there isn't a rank on the line, and play like that. The other thing you can do, if you say don't normally play games too much and you have this big gaming session, so you don't want to take a really long break and just play the next day, just go take a small break. Go drink some water, go walk outside, go talk to somebody, just, swap your mindset. Go actually just stop thinking about Rogue Company and the frustrating things that it's causing, and, reset your mindset to then go into your next games. You'd be surprised how often you're not actually drinking water when you're playing games, whether it be water, whether it be G Fuel, whether it be Advanced GG, some sort of energy drink supplement, whatever it is. Make sure you're just drinking, you're having fluids constantly. It does help your mindset. If you ever have a really bad headache because you've been staring at the screen or whatever it is, and you drink some water, you tend to get a little bit better, or you don't get those headaches if you're drinking water regularly. So make sure you drink some water. It will help your head a little bit just physically, and that can tend to help your mood as well. And then the other thing, which I'm going to just admit now is the hardest thing to really understand when you're in such a grindy mode in a game, is to remember it is just that. It is a game. They are meant to be fun, and when you're not enjoying it, you really shouldn't be playing it. But I understand for those people who play this very seriously and really want to get good at the game, that mindset isn't as easy to separate, right? Like for me, I play competitively. When we lose a competitive match, it does hurt. But you need to be able to understand it is a game, it is there meant to be fun, but nonetheless, you just move on. You know, one game doesn't define you as a player, or a few games don't define you as a player. It's how you approach the game and how you're playing on your normal days that define you as a player. Because we all have bad days, you know. We all are missing some shots some day. We all didn't warm up enough one day. Whatever it be. You know, just understand it is a game and you need to approach it with the right mindset if you want to play well. However, if all else is failing and you just can't see the good side of Rogue Company and you're thinking about stop playing, then what I would recommend is you need to go see the funny side of it. And the best way to do that is go check out my stream, as you'll see here. Raise the price if they bitch about it. Yeah, no, my chair! Go this one. Yo, Banshee, thank you for that. 20. Bitch here. I'm blaming you. Motion strategies. What are you doing, bro? Happy with how that ended, for sure. Okay, good job, Bob. That's what I needed there. Are you not entertained? Okay then guys, that takes us to the end of the video. If you did enjoy it, make sure you leave a like and subscribe to the channel. You can also check out my Twitch on twitch.tv/RadtharGaming. All the links you're gonna need for that are down in the description below. But for now guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. And remember, be loyal, be brave, be relentless. And I'll catch you in the next video.